All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was a weird one. I'm 1 hour in exactly. I've already started working for an hour, but I got 26:05. And the reason why this is weird is because I literally went from one order to four orders, or two orders to four orders quickly. I had four orders on my screen at one time. We just got one 64.3, but yes, 26:05 in literally about 50 minutes. They gave us four orders. It started with a double that paid 16.50, which ended up turning to be 17.25. Then they added a third one, which was a McDonald's. And as soon as I delivered that one, they gave us a fourth one, which was Dunkin'. Picked that up, delivered it, delivered the other one. Finally got all four of them done just a minute ago. And it reached us to 26:05. We are now on a $6 for 4 miles. The day's starting off pretty well so far. 90% acceptance rate is what I'm at. We'll see how this goes. Everyone is getting emails this morning. I've gotten some emails this morning. I haven't actually got to look much at them, but I've got a lot of my subscribers are messaging me this morning or emailing me this morning, which is pretty cool. Letting me know what they got. And Blue Jay Hotel, what's going on? You starting school late? You better get to school. Um, Very cool, Blue Jay. But so basically, what I'm seeing in these emails is the fact that they are giving priority access to catering orders to platinum drivers, which what I thought they were doing already. But apparently, they were just giving us access to them, that everybody was going to have access to the catering orders, but now we have priority access to them. I'm not sure what that means. I have to dig deeper into these. Some of these I'm trusting the people who are sending them to me, which I trust them because they're my very, 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 very awesome subscribers. Not just subscribers, but also members. Um, and then I got an email. Well, other people are getting an email that like they worked in a market where platinum was 80%. It was always 70% for me, so I didn't get that email. Anyone who got that email saying it's going to 70%, they were in the 80% platinum program, which is crazy because one of the people come in my room every day, I've talked about it, and she didn't even realize that she's in the platinum. She was in the platinum for 80%. Good morning, Isaac. How are you? So we've got a lot of crazy things going on today with these emails. I guess DoorDash overnight got email happy, because I got three of them. I got the one with the priority access to platinum drivers on catering orders, which I already thought it was a thing. I got one about DoorDash gear. Come buy your DoorDash gear. And then I got another one about just a spam one. But yeah, I've gotten three DoorDash emails overnight, which is crazy. Hey, give me 1 second. I'm going to go pick this order up. I see it ready. So literally, it's going to take me 2 seconds to go get it. Okay, I told you it was only going to be 2 seconds. Yeah, they went email happy this morning. I'm not sure what happened, but hey, gave us some things to talk about, like how the hell is it that we didn't already have priority access to the shop and pay that we just had, or not shop and pay, the catering, we just had access, which meant everybody had access to the shop and pay. I mean, not shop and pay, the catering orders. Like, I got to dig myself deeper in these emails. Like, literally, these were all brought to my attention as I'm in the car. And I did go through my email to make sure I got some, and I did, but I haven't actually got to pour into these emails yet, like I'd like to. So I'm getting like live updates and stuff like that through and also if you join my membership, you get access to me depending on what tier you are via my phone, and I'm going crazy. People are just, yeah, it's been a good morning so far. But so work wise, yeah, this is going great. Like $26.05. This is my fifth order. I had four orders in my car. Well, technically three, but it was a total of four. Like I had a double, then I got the third one as I was finishing up the second one, which was a McDonald's. Then I dropped the McDonald's, and then I got a Dunkin'. So like I had a total of four orders. It paid me 26.05. No. So it is very, very interesting what's going on. Yeah, like these emails are coming crazy. Princess, I can't believe you were the one that was an 80%. We've talked about here. I said there were six markets in the US that they were testing the 80% AR for being platinum. You were one of them the whole time. Now you got the email stating they're going down to 70, which means they found it to be a big fail because DoorDash usually doesn't like to go backwards. So for them to go from 80 to 70, it seems like they used their 6 to 8 months of testing to realize that it wasn't going to work. That 70% AR was better for their drivers and everything else. Good night. Good night, Agong. Thank you for coming. No email on your. I didn't think I got one. Then I checked it after everyone like messaged me on my drop phone. I call it the dash phone, the burner phone. When everyone texted me, emailed me the things, I was like, what? So I went into mine. I didn't get the email about the 80% because I was always 70%. So only a couple of my, like one person that I know so far got it. She was actually in a part where it was 80% for platinum. So she got the email stating we're taking you away. And then I did get the email about we're supposed to get priority access to catering orders now for platinum drivers. So apparently we had access to them. We didn't have priority access. I think what happened was I think everyone had access to them. I have to dive deep into these emails, but like from what I'm seeing, from what is being explained to me, is platinum. Everyone had like platinum and gold drivers had access to the catering orders. Now platinum has the priority to them. Well, apparently now there's no more markets with that. They have mass emailed all the markets. So everybody is now at the 70% immediately. So thank you guys for testing very well. Apparently DoorDash, it didn't like it. So they reverted to what everyone else is on, which is the 70, which is a good for us because that shows me that DoorDash was listening and they actually said, you know what, this actually might be counterproductive for our morale and our brand if we make everywhere 80%. So let's just make everywhere 70% and go from there. Like, I think that's honestly what happened. I know people are like, DoorDash did not care about us. But I think there is such a thing as a smart decision for morale. And I think they had to have seen it because they have to have seen just online, just from the content creators and in the messages from people not being happiest about it being the tier and stuff. There's no way 80% was going to fly all the way across the board. Yeah, you finally found out it was yours, market, and now it's gone. So yeah, so far today's been going by pretty well. Um, I know that I'm at 90% AR, so I mean that, and I'm actually at 91 right now, so that's even better. Still a 5.0 customer rating, so I always like to keep an eye on that. This way, if it goes down, I can try to do what I need to do to make sure I can get it back. Um, we're actually getting ready to drive somewhere near my wife's work. She's off today though. Her mom has to get cataracts removed off her eye. Well, hell yeah, it is, Princess. But that's crazy that you didn't know. See what I tell you about always reading your emails? Oh, is it? You fucking idiot. I got to. People are sitting at green lights today. I couldn't tell because I'm right under the damn green light. There was someone in front of me that just wasn't going. You got people behind me, like, I guess, who could see the light better than I could. Yeah, I couldn't believe they ever were gonna they even thought about putting it at 80. I mean, that's silly. This tier program was also tested out on beta by about 10,000 drivers before we even heard that there was a tier program. There was a beta program that 10,000 tested out tested out the tier program at the rates that we are doing now to see if it would work, and obviously it did. Yeah, I was checking my emails every day. I got to get back into it because honestly, if I would have checked my emails every day, I probably would have got this email, and I could have came with a little bit more correct information. But I really need to start making videos about these. Turn on, I believe, right here. Yep, this is Aviation Drive. I like how we're right by like a small airport, and all the roads and everything are named after like airport shit, like aviation and yep. All right, leave at door, but this is a business. How can I leave at the door? I can't. I can't. I had a catering order here before. The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door. Yep. I've had a catering order here before. Duration. All right, give me 1 second, everybody. Okay. All right. So we're off to a good start. This is the kind of start that I like. Busy, profitable. So if we can keep this kind of day up, we'll have a very good day, but we'll stay busy. And that's the key. I just want to stay busy today. That's all. I want to stay with orders on my phone. I get there might be a couple minutes here and there just to get driving and back into a location. But outside of that, I do not want to be in my location not getting orders. Come on, let's go, princess. I know you gotta get the little one ready too. Seemed like you might be the one that was needing to get ready more than the little one this morning. Sometimes it is like that though. Sometimes we're the hard ones to get going. This is a very interesting day. Oh yeah, did you guys have the thing? I meant to ask this on the phone where you're doing the shopping pay, and you're on an item, and it says a lot in stock, where it like actually tells you that that item you're looking for, there's a ton in stock. Yeah, I saw that yesterday for the. So like it's probably been like that, and I just noticed it. But it wasn't like that for sure before my car blew up and I was out of work for a month. But now I see it says like mostly in stock or a lot in stock, where it actually tells you that yeah, we know our system says that's a lot there. Now, I don't believe for a second that DoorDash's system is actually linked to the shopping system. So I think it's more on there for hey, it's there if you can't find it. We're telling you there's a lot there. Go find it. Like, because there's no way. I don't think that these stores, maybe though, because I guess Instacart has access to their. All right, we got a 750 for 3.8 miles. Um, IHOP, which is very good, as it got to make a turn right here instead of going straight. Um, Man, I guess Instacart had it because then it told you like the last person who scanned that item was like it told you what time of the day and what day that they last scanned that item. I guess when you said tried to say there wasn't one there, and they're like, oh yeah, well someone scanned it like 20 minutes ago there, so how could it not be there now? Maybe. So maybe they do, but yeah, I noticed that. I just for whatever reason I find it now as the years go on, less likely that these stores are giving these apps that type of access to their system, just on the strength of being worried about being hacked. Because you don't even have to hack then the stores. You can hack to get into their system. You can hack DoorDash and get into their system via DoorDash. Good morning, Lisa. So yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, we are headed to the IHOP. But it's crazy though. So now we get, from what I understand, Platinum gets priority access to catering orders now, which means we just had access to them before. So I mean, that's good for me because maybe I'll get more. Oh, that's always good. Yeah, so that's what I figured. Like I said, Instacarts though might have had a little bit of access because again, like I remember scanning something or not having something saying, "Hey, it's not here," and then a message would pop up saying a person found this item at like 6:15 a.m. that day earlier. So like Instacart might have had some, but yeah, you're right. Like that's what I think. They put that there just to get you to look the extra couple seconds, minutes, whatever the case may be. Um, so how are you doing, Lisa? I'm actually having a pretty good morning so far. We started off with a bang. I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like 100%. I mean, there's no way they have access to the inventory, obviously, but I guess they can have access to their own system. And when it says one person that went to that store and scanned something, then they can tell you that. Shit, I started off with a banger. It was a 1650 double that turned into a quad. And then I got two good orders right after this and this one. Yeah. Now they've been pretty good for that here lately. I mean, I've done them, but that's because I've missed. I mean, I've declined some. This is actually one of the craziest. So I think I've declined like 6 orders in the past 2 days, which when I'm trying to get high, that's actually a lot. Give me 1 second. Let me go see if this hopefully is ready. I'll be right back, everybody. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. If I'm going to be honest with you, like normally IHOP, it, I guess it was about right, but it took forever because they tried to run down Miss Sue. They tried to run someone down to make the cold brew part of it. The food actually had been ready, but for whatever reason, I guess because they're understaffed in the mornings, it took them a while to actually get somebody to make the cold brew itself. So this is actually going right by where my daughter lives. Yes, I did now. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't got to dive, dive, dive into it very much, but I did see I got it. Miss Sue, if you want to go ahead and like explain exactly, because I know part of it is saying that um, Platinum gets priority access to catering orders now, from what I am being told, which means that we just had access before. Like I didn't check my email until I was already in the car, and you and Princess and Larry had. Yeah, I just can't read it while I'm driving, but yeah, I had everybody message me about it. You emailed me about it. I read it. I can't read the details. But Larry had said something about it's saying that we have priority access as platinum drivers now, which means we just had access before, which means other people had access. Now, finally, we have priority over them. I'm still trying to like figure all that out and sift through. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, we did have access, but from what these things are saying, we went from having access to priority access now. I think before we didn't have the priority part of it. Okay, so that's crazy. So you're telling me you could be a platinum driver and not have Dash now available to you unless it's busy? Is Larry the man of the hour? What's going on, buddy? Um, so we got some things a changing here on the DoorDash corner. Huh. Well, that's interesting, Sue. And not in a good way, I don't think. But I think that's the same way it is in New York. I think New York doesn't have access at all to the Dash now. Very good, Larry. So people can't schedule last minute either. So they're making it basically where they're taking away the Dash now completely for everybody. I need to see this. Yeah, I got to dig deep into this one then, because then that means we're gonna have to schedule. Like, what the hell's the point of Platinum then? It seems like what they've honestly done is they've revamped this to where you have to schedule no matter what. And oh, I need to see this. Okay, it was always 95 in my area. That was always 95. Okay. Okay. See, I was told by someone else that when it first started, there was no dash now. When they switched to the hourly pay, when they were paying New Yorkers hourly because the whole employee thing. Maybe I was wrong, or maybe they were mistaken. Yeah, I did see that it said as of now, like there was no. Well, I was scheduling by accident, but yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to schedule now. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, guys. Well, well, then let me ask you something. What's the benefit of being platinum now? Let's get that conversation going. What the hell is the point? Is this, I mean, I'm assuming this is everywhere. Like, what is the benefit? I mean, I remember there was a time where there was no dash now on DoorDash. It was just scheduling. Oh, so they've went to 200 deliveries over the month. They okay, is that correct? 200 deliveries now instead of 100? Oh fuck, then I've lost my platinum if I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, now I'm interested. Now I'm interested. I can't fucking look at my phone and do all this. Huh. Well, I sure as hell don't want to stop my dash or anything and not be able to get back on. But I need to look at some of this. Well, see, that's in some places, like in Larry's now, it's telling him that you have to have a catering bag. I still have to take a picture of my catering bag when I get it because I got one catering order 3 days ago, and mine says catering bag required. So I don't know what is going on with that because in my town, at least from the catering order I just got that couple days ago, it says catering bag required. I was telling Larry that, and Larry was like, "Well, it's crazy." And then he noticed, I think, the same thing. Okay, so it's only in some people's markets. Okay, wow, what the fuck is going on here? Why are they having so many extreme rules changes in markets and not like the whole 200 and the whole um because if I'm correct, Sue and everybody, if they try to go to 200, that pretty much eliminates part-time people from getting platinum, correct? I'm interested to hear what you guys think, but that pretty much eliminates your part-time drivers from getting platinum. Let me go deliver this, and we'll get back to you. I mean, they're doing a good job. It's giving us something to talk about, but yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people used to say that DoorDash didn't want full-time drivers, and I always disagreed. I thought that's what DoorDash wanted was your full-time drivers. And for putting it in some markets that it's 200 now, then that particularly proves my point that all they want on here are full-time drivers. I saw that, Larry. Hey, this customer just added $4 tip on this order. So this one went from like, I forget what it paid, but they just added $4. Hell yeah. That's crazy, Sue. Yeah, and I've been hearing that. Like, this is insane. Like, I don't know why they're testing that. Like, my only theory is honestly, I don't know. That's crazy. Maybe because they were much cheaper. That's 100% true, Sue. But my theory, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why but I don't know why there's some markets that are still catering bag required, which is mine, Larry's. But then there's some markets that, like yours, that don't require it, that don't have to take a picture. This is just insane. I mean, I will always use a fucking catering bag. I don't give a shit what DoorDash says. It's fucking respectful, and it's a professional. You're doing a professional job in being professional, even if DoorDash doesn't require you to be one. It's insane. Like, I'll still do my part. Yeah, but high paying, all food should be put in catering bags and or bag, whatever you can fit it in. Like, and I do think like 95%. Is that too high to say, guys? Can we all agree about 95% of people do the right thing? Like, I assume 95% of the people out here doing the right thing. I'd say it's probably about 5% that don't. What, what, do, you, what do you mean? Pictures on catering orders? I had to take a picture of a catering order. But yeah, absolutely. They're giving me something to talk about. Like, at least we got something to talk about. But yeah, the 200 deliveries, I don't like that just because it screws the. Now, again, it helps the full time drivers out like myself, if I'm just going to be honest. But again, I'm not like that. I don't root against others for my success. But and they're going to have to. They're going to have to. Very nice of that customer to add a $4 tip. I appreciate that. 100%. So right now I'm at 91% AR, 95% completion, and a 5.0 customer rating. So we're still good there. And we are in the teeth of the busyness. So we're going to keep on keeping on. So it only cost me $33 to fill my car up with about 20 miles, with 30 miles left in the gas tank. So like this actually is really good. I get like 332 miles and then go fill up, which leaves me 30 miles. So yeah, this thing holds 362. It took me 2 full days and about 2 hours. So like 2 7-hour days, and so 16 hours total driving it took me to empty this gas tank. And I made like $450 in that, or $400, something like that. And it took me $33 to fill it. All right, thank you, Midwest Panther. I appreciate it. Man, DoorDash is gonna treat me the way it wants to treat me. It's been okay. Like I'm still trying to get in the swing of things, so like I'm not complaining. Come see me next week. If I'm not getting treated as well, I'll let you know. But so far, so good. Like I even got a catering order this week. You can't complain. Better believe it, Larry. It always feels good to make the money and or more than you need, because we can never have more than enough. So that's awesome. I'm very happy about that. So far, like I said, this day I'm at 43.55. I started at 7:10, 7:15, something like that. Probably 7:10, more likely. Um, and I'm at 43.55. So like I'm having a pretty solid morning so far. This is the first time I've went this long without an order. So we're gonna try to drive to the spot, and maybe if I go get to my spot, I can start looking through some of this emails that I got and see what the hell's going on. Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely, Lisa. That's all you can do, really. I mean, see what happens. Like I said, so far I'm doing pretty good with what I got, so we're gonna try to keep it that way. I always worry if I'm gonna run multiple apps on one phone that they'll interfere with each other and no one will send me orders. Because I mean they have access to your phone obviously to know where you're at, like, and all that shit. You have to give them some access to your shit. I always worry that they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you're on that one at the same time as us. Yep, we're not sending you shit." It's probably just being too tinfoil hat. And I was coming to my spot, and guess what? I got an order at my spot, Chick-fil-A, before I even got there. $6, 2 miles. So yeah, can't complain there. Always like to see when we get good orders like that. All right. So we are here. Let's go get this order. All right, let's go get it. All right. Now that we're done talking about the crazy DoorDash stuff for now, guess what happened to me this morning? It was really weird. I went into McDonald's. Absolutely. I went into McDonald's, right? And I swear, all I heard was, he's dashing with John. I swear to God. If I'm lying, I'm dying. But, yeah, princess, that's gross. Um, it was, they said, "Oh, that's dashing with John." And I said, "Hey, thank you very much." And they didn't say anything. They just handed my order and kept going. So, yeah, that's the, I don't know what that was about because I've actually never talked bad about that McDonald's. You guys know more than anything. I talk really good about McDonald's, like really good. Now, if that would have been Panera Bread, I'd understand. They'd be a little mad. No, it was an employee. The employees were like, "That's dashing with John." And like, swear to God, like, and it's the McDonald's I go to tons. I guess they just connected the dots that I have a YouTube channel. Maybe they were on YouTube and somehow they saw it. Um, and they watched a little bit of it. They're like, "Oh shit, this is our town." But I've talked always good about McDonald's. You guys know that. I say McDonald's is one of my better markets. They're quick and the pay's decent for McDonald's. So like, yeah, it was just weird because I like normally I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" Blah blah blah. They talk. This is just one time I was like, "Hey, thank you very much." So handed it and went about their business. It's found it to be odd. That and I've never had someone be like, "That's dashing," and being loud about it. Like I could clearly hear what they said. Like they were trying to be a little quiet, but I obviously heard. Now, I expect if anyone from Panera Bread, they're gonna get mad. But I always say they're nice people. I just say they suck at their job. I say they're good people. They are. They're wonderful people. They're wonderful. They're just wonderful. They just not good at doing the job. And it's not their fault. I think it's the whole 10-minute thing. Because I did wait the other day. I got it yesterday actually. I got a Panera Bread and I didn't even go in until it said it was supposed to be ready. And then 4 minutes later it was ready. I'm nice. I'm a little too nice to be honest with you. I mean, I guess there's no such thing, but yeah, I've only lost my cool one time in a restaurant that was very, 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 very understandable, and that was like 4 years ago. So we are 3 minutes away, zero point 0.9 miles. We're getting closer, thankfully. We got a lot of lights to go through, though. It's the only bad thing about going through your town is just all the damn stoplights. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Yeah, I'm gonna go back there one day when it's like when I see my buddy who want to like, cause I go to that McDonald's a lot, and I'm asking like, "What the hell's going on? Like, did you guys just notice I have a YouTube channel?" So yep, I've had my shopping pays for this morning already. So two more, and I'll have what I would like for the day. And we're almost at 9 o'clock, so we're almost 2 hours into this beautiful day. About 10 more minutes. Sue, are you out yet? Princess, did you? I know I just saw you got put your thing in, so you're out. Larry, oh, Larry doesn't know if he wants to go out early or not. I mean, yeah, you have the option though, Larry. You can work late evenings. So I mean, yeah, you honestly could It's busy. I mean, what you got to lose? If you notice a couple bad orders, you do the couple bad orders and you just say, hey, y'all wait till later. All I'm going to see is bad orders. On your second order, that is awesome. Very glad to hear that. Only person who's not out and about right now is Slacker Larry. I mean, Larry, not Slacker Larry, Larry. I don't even know how Larry does it, though. He goes out until late at night and then wakes up early. Sometimes goes out, sometimes he doesn't. Just depends on the mood I'm thinking he feels and the gut feeling he gets whether it's going to be good orders or not.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Yes, we're going to leave at your door. Apparently, people got concrete being poured. So, good morning. How are you doing? Not too bad. Yes, sir. All right. Well, I was dashing 7 days a week until the little incident in the basement. I will be dashing 5 days a week, obviously. And depending on how quick we get it done, maybe six. I mean, I don't know if he wants to do the work Saturday and Sunday, so I'm hoping, honestly, not. Hoping he just wants to do it on Saturdays. This way I can still dash the 6 day a week and make the money I need. 550 for 2.3 miles. Let's keep this going. Like, yeah, these orders aren't like, as I like to say, banger after banger, but these orders are good. These are solid offers for the mileage. So let's go. Go gig it! Party people! What's going on? Let's get the Avengers back together. Let's go! Hey, this just in. Marshall still at 99%. Anyone who knows, if you know, you know. Yep, the dashing investor is still at 99% AR. I miss all you guys. Man, that AR is sad. Sue remembers. Remember everybody how uncomfortable it was to be on those lives because investor was just, yeah, real uncomfortable. I remember, Sue. It was horrible. There you go, princess. There's your link at the bottom. Oh, it was horrible. Like he was cussing. He was like, I thought he was going to throw his phone in the river a couple times. One time I thought he was going to throw himself in the river. Like it was bad. If you hurry up and click on princess, I can get you on here before I go into the store to go get my order. Yeah, man, it was uncomfortable. It wasn't even horrible. For a little bit there, it was uncomfortable. Like I almost left the live myself, and it was my damn live, and I almost left. Like I told him one day after, like when we were talking afterwards and everything, I told him one day, I said, That has to stop. I said, because it's getting uncomfortable for everybody.
Hey, y'all. Okay, where'd the echo go from? Okay, I guess it just kind of messed up a bit. Okay, on
You
my way to
good?
deliver this first order. Yeah, we're good. It just
Yeah,
sounded weird for a second.
yeah. Right now, I am on my way right here to go pick up from Paper Mill Place, the restaurant I
Uh-huh.
worked at. The restaurant I worked at under the table when I was like 12.
Nice.
Yep, with my grandmother. She got me the
Uh-huh.
job here. But let me go real quick, and I'll be right back. You
Yeah,
talk to the
all good.
wonderful people.
No matter what, I'm accepting all orders. I don't care what it is at this point. And y'all are gonna have to remind me not to decline. Okay, she's not out here standing in the rain. Good. Rain, rain, go away. Come back on another day. Sorry, it's raining. I don't like the rain. As long as it does bring tornadic activity. And extremely heavy. I'm sorry, but I am not taking the interstate. Ugh, I hardly see on those roads when people go fast. What's that? My customer already contacted me right as I got to the restaurant about handing them their order, since it's all wet and yucky out. They don't want their feet soaked and disgusting. I don't blame them, to be honest. I was actually gonna ask them about that while I was waiting for their order, which didn't take long. But hey, how's everybody doing today? Car, pick up your fine. Which way you turning? Guess I wish your face of clouds and dreams lose your days, whatever you wish for. So matter how your heart is breaking, if you just keep believing, a dream that you wish will come true. Sorry, I was watching Cinderella last night. One of my top favorite Disney movies. I hope all of us get a catering order today. We all need it. Six minutes still.
All right, sorry it took so freaking long. Whew.
All good, John. All good.
Yep. Right now we're headed to the crappy hotels. Come in the property, make a left at the old pool, drive straight forward to it on. Yeah, I know where that's at. Okay. So how have you been, Princess?
I've been pretty good. A little tired, but what can you do?
All right, cool,
Life of
cool,
a
cool.
parent.
Yep, absolutely. That's all good though. So what kind of orders have you gotten so far?
Well, I'm still in the same order.
And very good, Larry. I'm glad you're getting some catering orders. Hopefully, with all these changes being made to now giving priority access to shop and pay for platinum drivers, which I always thought was a thing. Maybe I'll get.
Oh, I love being priority access to uh, all the shopping orders and everything, because that's
Well,
my big bangers around here.
I mean, we always had priority access to shop and pay, but apparently, we didn't have priority access to catering orders. Apparently, it was just access.
Well, it
Like,
took me up until more recently this year to finally get catering orders, and large orders at least.
yeah.
Because I think beforehand, it just didn't, to me, it just didn't feel like the right time to purchase the catering bags and whatnot.
Yeah, the catering bags are pretty cool. Like I said, I got a lot of them. I'm only using the 2 DoorDash right now until I need more. Then I'll get and then I'll bring the other ones back from home. But I put those ones up. I don't get very many catering orders anymore, so I keep the 2 catering bags and I keep my pizza bag because I still get pizza orders, obviously, and that's about it. Like I'll let the rest happen the way it's gonna happen. But you haven't got a catering order? Yeah, I got my first catering order, Sue, in 3 months the other day. So, like, I'm very hopeful that now that I got one, I'll get back into the swing of getting more.
Well, maybe I'll get some better paying orders, even catering orders, because there's a lot of people out here who don't want to be out in the rain dash.
Yeah, but yeah.
Usually I'm one of them, but today I ain't.
Well, I always work in any weather, and that's just because there's money to be made. Like I know why you don't. Obviously, you have the little one you got to drag in and out of the car, so I don't blame you there. But if you didn't have the kiddo, I'm sure you'd be out like a maniac working because that's where you're going to make all your money is in bad weather.
Yeah. Well, let's see how today goes. That's the main thing. Pretty soon I've got to go over the other language. I have to get over since there's no babe. No, not in there. I have 4 minutes from my drop off.
Yeah. She wants to know if it's raining or pouring there, Princess.
It's kind of a mix. Right now it's just raining. Earlier it was slightly pouring.
Did you just say slowly pouring?
Slightly.
Oh, okay. I thought you said slowly. I'm about to say, how can you be slowly and pouring I was about to say, that's an oxymoron, princess.
Okay, look, I may be physically awake, but my mentality is not fully there. Not
Okay,
fully
I'm
awake.
just making sure.
You missed me singing earlier.
But you got to wipe down a bag, Larry. What'd you do to the damn bag? Have a party? All right, there we go. 209. Literally
You must have
straight,
had an order that spilt.
probably. Really, this was like straight ahead. Am I handing this to them? Yep, it's a hand to me too. Very cool. Easy. Hold on one second, guys.
Alrighty. Sounds good. I'm guessing some spilt is why you're having to clean them before you head out. Which makes sense. Something always has to happen, no matter what you do. Honestly, going this way is a little faster anyway. Honestly, I would not be surprised if there was a wreck on the interstate today, with how many idiotic drivers there are when it
Are
comes to
you?
wet weather.
You're not one of them, right, princess?
No, heck no. I know better. I've seen far too many accidents happen in my lifetime, and
Yeah.
y'all still see more regardless.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a defensive driver, so I hang back and I don't go like over the speed limit really much.
The only time I have to speed up if somebody's really on my tail, and I do not like that because I've got a toddler and I hate doing that.
Yeah. Midwest Panther wants to know what state you live in, princess.
Good old Kentucky.
Yep, she is from from Kentucky.
Oh, speaking of which, I had a customer thought I was a redneck. The way I spoke, I guess.
I mean, you are from Kentucky, so I mean, would have been a very, very. That would have been
Actually,
very
I'm originally from Utah.
You're a what?
I'm originally from Utah.
Oh, so you're from well, I doubt you're. Well, maybe you are from the state home of the Mormon home. Was your
Exactly, but we don't
was
like
your
being called that anymore.
was your family a member of the church?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, just a question. Don't want to delve into it. Anyone who ever tells me from Utah, I have to ask that because I swear 90% of the people who are from Utah were members of the church at one point or another.
Yep, that's very much true. That's very true. There's a lot of people in Utah that are members.
Yeah, I've actually been to the church in Utah.
Really?
Yeah, and the reason why is because I was a member of the church for about 4 years. I went to DC where we have the visitor center, and earlier this year, they did construction at the part that non-members couldn't go to, but because they hadn't rechristened it yet, they let regular people into the temple in DC, and I got to go in it before they sort of like baptized it, and no regular people could go back into it again.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't
so
know that.
I've been to the temple. I'm a very big believer. I like to learn a lot about religions, and I dived deep into the Book of Mormon for about 4 years.
Oh, no wonder I had a strong feeling to follow you.
Yeah. All right.
That makes me what. That was why I was wondering why I had that sense.
Yeah.
That's a good thing that we were supposed to meet each other.
Absolutely.
It was destiny.
I love Kentucky. They have
Give me
Dinosaur
like
World.
2 minutes. I gotta deliver this.
Okay. Is Dinosaur World in Cave City in Kentucky? Very cool. And of course, she got out of here. Little bit of Coke. We're talking about cola, right, Larry? Coke, oh, cola. We are trying to go get this order right now. She must have accidentally hit the button, and of course she did. So there she is.
Sorry, it glitched out for some stupid reason. As you were
Midwest
saying,
Midwest Panther said he's been to Dinosaur World in Cave City in Kentucky.
I have never heard of that. But now that makes you curious. Now to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, check my
So we're going back to our spot. I've not got an order, which
order
is a
dropped off. Of course, there's no tip. Whatever. But all the other customer tips will make up for that.
100%, 100%. You're gonna get your couple that aren't gonna tip, but you're gonna get your couple that are gonna what I like to call over tip. So
Which a lot of times those over tips will make up for the non tips.
100%. I'm at 92% AR right now.
Sweet. $3 going 1.8, and it's a Dunkin'.
Gotta be fun.
Oh man. Yeah, unfortunately. Why am I getting the crappy orders this morning? When I said I don't want to start off with anything other $105. Oh well, DoorDash is against me today. I see how it is.
$6, 6 miles. So we're gonna do that because it is legitimately a dollar for dollar. So not what I would like, not what I would like to have, but that's okay.
Sounds about like any day that we all come out here.
I mean, hey, it'll all make up in the end. That's what I'm hoping.
I'm gonna try and go all day, but it's not full on guaranteed. I'm just gonna go. If I just start feeling too tired, I just gotta stop and go home.
Well,
Whether my husband likes it or not.
Well, I think what you need to do to try to because I'll give you the advice that I gave myself as soon as I get back in the car, because it looks like I got to go inside to pick this up, which is fine. But when I get back, I'll tell you what I did. And because I think I know what you're doing that I did, that I had to stop doing. So give me 1 second.
All right. I'll take whatever advice I can get just to help boost my morale and everything. I'd rather not be going all day. Okay, so 1 frozen coffee and then 4 quick. To be honest, I'd rather not go all day. A lot of times I have to sacrifice the extra time to make what I need.
This is going exactly where I thought it was. It's going to the outskirts of Stephen City. That's why it's 6 miles for $6.
At least it's $1 per mile.
Oh, Sue still didn't hear about how your date went, by the way, with your hubby. What you guys did.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Thanks for the reminder, Sue and John. Basically, me and my husband went to go see Inside Out 2, which, by the way, really, really good, because towards the end, it kind of made me cry almost. Because I felt kind of really deeply connected with that up to that point and everything. I don't know why, but it just hit me that hard. Also, we had dinner at Logan's Roadhouse. If you guys haven't heard of that restaurant, it's actually pretty good. So I had a good date.
And that's all the date
really desperately needed.
and that's all of the date we're going to be told about, because the rest of that stuff is not for children's ears.
Oh, it was just a couple-hour date. We didn't do anything else. Just a
There,
movie and dinner.
there was a joke.
That's all it is. I know. But I'm just saying in general. It was something, honestly, we both desperately needed, which we needed more of. We had
Well, yeah.
somebody watch the kiddo.
Well, yes, because it's look like my wife is gonna get mad because like my wife, it tells me all the time that we need to take time for ourselves, and even without my daughter, and that just doesn't happen because well, my life revolves around my daughter. Um, but yes, absolutely, you guys need to take time to yourselves. You absolutely need to just kind of hit that reset button. And now, back to what I was going to tell you earlier was like what you may be doing that I was doing that actually ended up screwing me up a little bit was like I was working like 10, 12-hour days, right? And I would do it for like 7, 8, 9, 10 days in a row. And then because I worked so hard, I ended up like missing 2 days because I had just ran myself in the ground. So what I found out to be better was I'd work like 7 hours, 7 hours a day at the most profitable time. And I would do that 7 days a week. And I would just keep rolling with it every day for about 30, 40, 50 days and then take a day off because your body isn't being so abused by the double digit hours every day. Like when you're only working like 7 hours, it's easy to trick your body that it doesn't even feel like I'm working. Like, and I used to do that. Like I used to work like ridiculous amount of hours a day, and then I would miss more time than if I would just work 7 hours a day.
Hmm. I mean, I mean, at the moment, I'm still working no matter what with it and such. It's hard for me to be productive at home when I've got so much on my mind and such, and it's just real difficult.
Well, yeah, I mean, like you're we're just trying to balance a lot of things here, and it's hard, but it's not supposed to be easy. Like we're not people who have all the help in the world to do stuff for us. We got to kind of do our own thing. We're the working class of
Hmm.
the world. Oh, and Midwest Panther said Dinosaur World is on the west side of Kentucky on Interstate 65.
I'll have to look at it because I'm also trying to figure out fun stuff for me to take my kid with or without my husband's permission. Because the thing
I
is with
was
my husband is he didn't have the best childhood. His father was very abusive, so he didn't have the good structure and everything like men should have. So it's really hard to deal with that.
Yeah. No, absolutely. No, trust me, I know. I had a crappy childhood. Um, I probably had one of the most crappiest childhoods you could have. Um, I was on a Greyhound bus by myself at 8 years old, all the way until 15, going back and forth between my mother and grandmother. So yeah, like I get it. It's tough, but eventually, as we get older, we make decisions. We we have to become better people and we have to stop. And I know this firsthand. Like we have to stop leaning on the well, I grew up this way. This is why I am the way I am. That shit's okay until you're about 2021. Then you kind of got to stand on your own too. Because I was quick to have that. I was quick to be the guy that said, "Well, look how I grew up."
He is slowly realizing how he's treating me is sometimes the way he's acting, like in many ways like he's acting like his dad.
I mean, it's easy to become
And
what.
he doesn't want to be like that. He doesn't want it, but yet his actions are stronger than his words, if anything, right now. I keep reminding him. I mean, he's slowly believing it, but it's just really difficult on him.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not
stop.
giving up. I haven't given up on him. I know he can change. I know he can do it.
Absolutely. Just needs a nice kick in the right direction. He'll get there. I mean, I did. It took a while.
Also, what will help him is just if he has like a guy friend that he can hang out with that will help point him in the right direction and everything. That's
Yeah.
another thing he needs.
Like a mentor. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. It's all the stuff I had.
All right, give me give me a few minutes. I gotta go in and get this order. I pray
Okay.
hope that's ready. What?
Larry, how are you doing down there?
Oh, I'll fix that here in a minute, okay?
8 hours for you? Yeah. Yeah, Larry. Like,
I'll fix that, okay?
I mean, that's how I work. Like, I used to work tons and tons and tons, and then I would take more time off than I needed to. So then I just started balancing it a lot better. I was doing like 7 hours a day, 7 days a week, put me at 49 hours, and that was perfect. We are almost at 9:30, so we're getting up there. I am doing okay so far, money wise. I mean, I think I'm doing a little better than okay. I think I'm borderline doing great. I don't want to jinx it because every time for 2 days in a row, I've started like a house of fire, and then it just. And yesterday I got sick, but it was starting to tank yesterday about when I stopped. So like we're hoping that does not happen today.
Okay, right side is my order was ready.
Very good.
But now I'm gonna smell like iced coffee.
Of
Yeah.
course you are.
Because I accidentally spilled a little bit on me. And I hate the smell of coffee. Brings bad memory pregnancy wise up.
Yeah. So far we're doing pretty good over here. After I drop this off, Princess,
Okay.
we're gonna be at 6105.
Nice.
So far,
I'm
so
trying to
good.
get it to where I'm doing a lot less hours. Trying to make a certain amount and like by like 3 or 4 o'clock tops. So that ain't easy sometimes in my market.
Yeah. I mean, and truth be told, like sometimes it's good just to try to nail when it's busy. Like if you know like it's not gonna be busy like until like 10 or whatever, like just hitting the busy times. This way you're still working a set amount of times, but not like working from like early to late to try to just make up for like if it's not busy when you're starting early or whatever.
Well, also depends on the orders I get. I prefer starting earlier, so my son actually has a nap if I get like a long distance order. Because I part of why I take those is it gives him a chance to take a nap.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Sure, I'm wasting more gas, but I'd rather have my son take a nap.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, you're trying to work and take care of that. It's not the easiest thing to try to master all those things because at the end of the day, you're going to do whatever your kid wants to do.
Exactly.
Like,
Here's something to eat. And let's get your tablet
we're
set back up.
4 minutes away, 1.8 miles. Let's get
Ready?
this out of the car and hopefully we can get some more orders.
Okay.
Now, I'm on the outskirts of Stephen City, so I hope I don't get another Stephen City order. I hope they just let me come right back off the highway and jump back into my town. I would appreciate that very much. Um, I'm gonna obviously probably make 70 to 80 bucks by 11, like I like. Very good, Larry. So I'm gonna make the 11, the 70 to 80 that I like to make by 11. So that's gonna be good.
Okay, this is going extremely short distance, so about that mile was me just driving to the restaurant.
Yeah, that's very good.
I always gotta remember that this guy lives real close to the restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Which,
pretty good.
I mean, at least both orders I had were, well, first order wasn't quite close. It was a little ways off, but yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely, Larry. We got to be good at micromanaging this job. All this is micromanaging. I love how my car has auto correct and it tries to put me in the lane. Like when I'm at a curve, I'm like, just leave me be, guys. Just leave me be.
Oh, I leave mine off. I don't like being micromanaged how I drive. Stay in my
Yeah,
lane.
yeah. No, this thing just. I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably would turn it off if I knew how. Um, I'm the technology guy that can't get it done.
It's on this side. One downfall of apartments, you have to remember which side the apartment number is on that you need.
Yep.
I accidentally parked in 2 parking spots. Oh well, I'll be out here shortly anyway.
Oh, Princess is one of them assholes that park in 2 spots. Oh,
Okay, my
oh.
parking not perfect. I'm still working on that. Trust me, my husband makes fun of me.
I'm about to.
Alright, give me a few minutes.
Yep. Princess, mommy doesn't know how to park. Hopefully, daddy will teach you how to park when you get older. I know you. Yeah. Sue, how are you doing? How's the orders going, Miss Sue? Larry, you're heading out now, so I hope your orders go good.
Customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Well, order dropped off.
Well, that's very good.
Yeah, then I'm only up to $7.25. $7.25. And I got my own food, guys. I don't even touch customer orders. I'm an honest player.
All right. So that one is paying me $6 like I thought.
Alright, what you got for me, DoorDash? Give me anything above $4. Anything. I'm begging you. Hey, I don't care if it's an alcohol.
Don't say that because they'll give you something ridiculous for $4.50. Like they will give you something dumb. You got to be specific
Yeah,
with
that's
this
fair.
app. You don't have any more CR points, Larry? I ain't had those CR points in about, I don't know, a day now because my dumb self. So, like, we're trying to obviously get everything back and keep everything high, which means I've got to just accept all orders for the most part. I'm at 92% acceptance rate. I am at where I want to be.
No, I'm not at where I want to be.
You're not where you want to be?
No, I'm only at like 83, 84%.
Well, that's because we don't watch you yesterday on the phone, like decline 3 of them in a row almost.
What am I getting? What am I getting? And I'm having to go back to Duncan.
If my phone made that type of music when I got an order, it better be a popping order. Because I might throw my phone if it was a sorry ass order, have that much cash to me.
$6.25 plus. High priority, folks.
$5.25 it said.
$6.25 plus.
Oh,
High
okay.
priority.
Okay. Very good. I thought you said 5.25 plus. I'm like, when the fuck did that start? Like, like when did we start? Sorry, little man. I'll stop cussing and your mom won't teach you how to drive. We'll be good just right there, buddy.
And the only thing I'm getting is a dozen donuts.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe you got like ringtone that it goes like crazy, like has that like mine just does the regular old bring. Like,
Well, I downloaded Zedge, and there is a way you can look up like different ringtones and whatnot to what more you're liking and brings more of your attention to compared to the normal what's on the phone.
yeah, I got just the
Check it out
generic.
sometime. They're free.
I just got the generic iPhone bullshit. That just I'm glad if it even makes noise sometimes. Like sometimes this shit don't even make noise. Yeah, I'll just look down and it'll be like, you have 6 seconds to accept this order. I'm like, oh, there was an order and it didn't make noise.
Yeah, sometimes mine does that. Okay, what did my customer say? Okay, I got you, customer. All right. Customer forgot to change their address before they placed the order.
It happens.
Oh, this one I can believe because I actually delivered to this guy before, so I trust him.
Yeah.
I'm glad he let me know.
Well, it let me find it. I'm finally back in. It didn't give me an order of Stephen City, so like I'm glad I'm back in Winchester where I'm at. But I what's the kid listening to? I hear he's listening to some kind of kid stuff. I hear it.
Yeah, it's some sort of music off Pokemon.
I got you.
If it helps him hear like the letters and whatnot and the sounds, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, time to go get this order. Be right back, y'all.
All right. All right, everybody. So how's everybody doing this morning? Larry, have you got your first order yet? Miss Sue, how's the money working for you? Anybody else down here? How are you guys doing? How's the money going? I've got to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna try to get to the house. Kelly Belly, how are you? Good morning. I'm gonna try to get to the house while I have no order, which is on the way to get orders. All right, that's actually really good for EBT to be at 22 on 2 orders. Hell to the yes. Miss Sue, let's go. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. We're doing good. I'm doing good. I don't know if you hear that bouncing, but that is Princess's little one. He is doing marvelous. Gotcha, Sue. I mean, it's still not bad though. Like I had 25-minute drives and only paid me $4.
Okay, so it's not the Allstate insurance, but it's the other place. It's not really that much of a difference on that. It's only a little bit further, but still a good order, regardless.
Yeah,
It's only like maybe about a couple more miles, so it's not really that bad. So from here to the original address that he didn't get changed, it's like, when I gotta go to my. So where I accepted it was like 2 miles something. I can't remember.
yeah.
So when I accepted it was 2.3 miles. So it's gonna be like more like, I think about 3 or 4.
Okay. Well, man, it's not
So it's
big
not really
difference.
that bad. That's why. That's when said I got you when I messaged him because it's not really that much of a difference
Yeah.
mileage wise.
Yeah, I've had some other ones where there was like an 8 mile difference, and I like parked my car and was on the phone with DoorDash. I'm like, yeah, I'm not moving my car. I will take this food right back inside unless you fix this. Because the customer, and like it took a couple minutes, but they were like, okay, we pay you. And this was obviously a couple years ago too. I don't think they'll do it for you anymore. I think they're just like, take it or leave it. But like customers were like getting slick with it. Like they were doing it on purpose to try to like not get charged as much. Um, because obviously the closer it is, the less charged. The further out they are, the more they're getting charged. At least back in the early
Yeah,
days.
and I honestly don't blame them because it gets pricey fast.
Yeah, well, I blame them because like some of them trying to like back in the day it'd be like a difference of like seven
But yeah,
miles.
well, if it's Hammer's case, yeah, I can believe that. In other case scenarios, it's just like, okay, you question their motives
Yeah,
originally.
yeah. It looks like I'm gonna make it to my house so I can at least use the bathroom, and then I'll go drive to my spot if I still don't have an order.
Heck, I even made it back to my original spot where I like to park.
Absolutely,
Sometimes
Sue.
I get
Yeah,
a good juicy order there.
yeah. No, that's 100% right, Sue. Like customers are just trying to find a way around the system to try to gain an edge on us. It sucks, but it's always a part of life.
What you
Okay,
got?
so I got an order 550 for 1 mile. I did not get to my house. I got close. Man, I guess I could. Yeah, I'm gonna go because this one could be a while. This is 4 drinks. They usually. I'm gonna give them a little extra time to get this one ready. It's four
Where are you
drinks.
picking up from?
Dunkin' Donuts by my house. It's a good Dunkin' Donuts, but it's 4 drinks. This might take a
Yeah, that
minute,
definitely could take a little bit, depending on what
and
the
I
drinks are.
and I just got to use the bathroom real quick, so I'm just gonna go. And I'm
Yeah,
like
that won't. That should be definitely ready by the time you get done with that.
Yeah,
So
I'm 2 seconds away from the house. So like, yeah, I'll be fine. All right, give me 1 second.
yeah, the customer will understand. They know it's 4 drinks. Yes, dude. Just go around. You know you're not supposed to go faster than the speed limit in wet rain. I'm so glad I've got a better car. Feel safer driving in wet weather. That I am grateful for. Y'all doing all right so far? That is true, Sue. Nobody likes being lied and scammed and everything. Morning, Chonetta. How are you doing? John will be right back. He's doing something. Yeah, from my back shield.
My wife said hello. All right, Mr.
Janetta's
Netta.
here.
Mr. Netta. All right, I'm going to go get this order now.
I was gonna say, John,
Oh,
seatbelt.
for the love of God, shut up, man. I can't believe that sounds so annoying.
Surely there's a way you can turn off the sound of that. That sound is definitely annoying. Okay. Yeah, I got the. Alright, guys, I gotta force my way in. I got an order delivered and I need to be over in this lane.
Yeah, she got to drive crazy. She's apologizing, but she got to drive crazy.
The dude behind me doesn't even have his auto lights on. Everybody knows you're supposed to have the auto lights on even if it rains, so people can see you. Oh, I'm to John's screen.
Let me go get this order real quick, everybody.
Well, pray and hope that's ready. Not going any faster for you, buddy. I don't do fast on wet roads. That's fine. Alright. I do know it's Fleet Dog. I know about where that's at, but ouch. Any directions. So it should be, yep, there we go. Right there. Nope. Nope. Nope, there is a parking spot. Somebody parks poorly. Now I have to park poorly. Alright, be back. Right back, y'all. I go deliver this order. Cool. My customer added a $5 tip added on. It's even better, so I made it $11.50. Well, Chonetta, invest in your hot bags. Keep your acceptance rate well above, and you'll get higher priority on orders, especially in your catering bags. That will help you out a lot. Trust all those who work. Trust that. Trust me. It's a lot better when you have get into the platinum tier and stay that way. I mean, you can still decline. You just gotta make sure you're getting the right orders. Just keep yourself above 80% mark, or 70% now, if anything. That's how I rule, and that's where I need to be. And it always works out in the end for me, whether I make $150 or less. $150 or more. My bad. So that brings me up to $18.75. Boom. Is John still waiting on those 4 drinks? Wow. I thought I'd be done. Thought I needed to be back before I got done dropping off my order. And I had to go a few more miles. All right, what you got for me next, DoorDash? Right, we're gonna go this way.
Well, I could have waited another 20 minutes. That was horrible.
John, that customer added an additional $5 tip to what was already there.
Oh yeah.
So it went from $6.25 to $11.50.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
No, nope. Heck, I didn't even need my maps to get over there. I knew exactly where it was.
Very good.
When you know your town so well, you pretty much know where most places are without needing maps.
Yeah. Well, right now I've got to go to. I've got 1 mile up the road. I got 4 drinks.
Is it going to a vet or something?
No, I think it's honestly going to a. Jesus Christ. I think it's. Hold on.
Or it
I
could be
think
just a regular doctor's office or
yeah,
something.
it's going to a physical therapy place.
Still counts as a doctor's office.
Absolutely.
So I was partially right. I mean,
Yeah.
that still counts as a doctor, but for animals.
There's an MD in the building, so yeah.
So at least I was half right on
Yep.
some of it.
Yep. Good morning, Florida man. How are you doing? Let me guess.
Oh, I was ordering 3.
From South Carolina? How's the Florida man doing today? Where at in Florida you at? Hopefully the weather's doing good down there. No damage from the hurricane.
$6.50 going 11.4 miles. Yeah. Oh well. It's only
St.
off by
Augustine.
like $4.
It's only a bad order by 5 miles. That's all.
I mean, the pay is decent, at least.
But it's 5 miles off.
Yeah.
That order hurt. You took the order, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right, Princess.
I'm trying to get back
Just
up to 90% AR.
Okay. At least you have something you're going for, because if you weren't, I would call you crazy.
If I wasn't getting my AR, you definitely would call me crazy. I'm really actually not that far from the restaurant, but I am decently far enough from the customer from that. So, in my mind, it makes sense. Oh, wave rain. We don't need any more here. Oh. Water the plants, now move on. Go out west. They need rain. Like, quite literally, they do.
Yep. All right. So that order's done. Son of a bitch, I didn't want to go this way. So we're not going this way. We are going to reverse this shit and go the other way, because I did not want to go out that way.
Besides, I'm picking up from First Watch. If nobody's heard of that restaurant.
I believe everyone's heard of First Watch. I believe everybody, at least everybody knows of it. I don't have a First Watch, but I've heard of it.
I am this every time I go in there. The food smells absolutely yummy, but also doesn't help when you're hungry.
Yeah, well, it doesn't help, but yeah, like I said, we work in the food business. Even if you're not hungry, the smells are eventually going to make you hungry.
Mhm.
So DoorDash, like I said, went email happy late last night or yesterday or sometime for sending like
Pretty
all
much
these.
yesterday.
They sent a lot of emails to a lot of people.
For example, me.
I still can't believe you were in an area that it was 80% AR to be platinum and you didn't even know it.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
crazy.
even think about it. All I know is, as long as I'm getting orders and everything, heck, I'll roll with whatever DoorDash tosses my way.
Yeah. It's just funny that you must not have dropped ever below 80% to know that it wasn't platinum.
Well, I've dropped in there like one time, but funny thing is, it didn't go straight to the gold. It went up to the silver, which was
Well,
weird.
yeah,
The weird thing,
yeah,
because I guess it goes silver, gold, and then platinum, which is like what?
yep,
I think it probably glitched out on that one
probably.
because I got a good paying order off of the platinum, I guess. I mean, not platinum, but silver. Oh gosh, I'm getting these tiers mixed up. I'm not trying to tear myself up about it. Okay, let's turn that down to off for a minute. Because right now it's absolutely not raining.
Okay. Had to come to the house to go take the trash out. I forgot when I was here last.
Yeah, I was a little bit below 80%. I went down to like 78, 79. And it gave me, like I said, platinum, not the platinum, the silver instead of the gold.
Yeah.
So that one really glitched out on my end, which was weird. I mean, I get that they're still working out the bugs and everything because this is still pretty new for everybody, except for those who've already had it for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they haven't figured everything out yet. That's what they're trying to. That's why they took you guys out of the 80%. Now everybody's nationally 70% now because they tried the six markets at 80%. They realized it didn't actually matter any. So now it's 70%. Now the bugs they're trying to work out. That's always going to be a thing because there's always going to be bugs.
No matter what you do.
Yeah. Like for the most part, like I said, DoorDash tries to stay on top of shit. Just I think they're the best running food app out there.
I had an issue with one item where I couldn't continue on weighing like some apples, and it wouldn't let me complete my order. So, I mean, the customer wanted apples, so I paid out of pocket on that end because I just felt the need to. And she tipped me like $5. I didn't say, even though she told me to leave the apples at the store.
Yeah,
I'm like, heck no. And she gave me a $5 tip because of that. So
very good.
technically, it was her way of paying me back.
Very, very good.
I mean, I'll go and do stuff like that if it's like within my budget that I'm able to pay.
Yeah, I just declined an
That's
order that was going to put me at 93%. So it's going to keep me at 92%, but it would have put me at 93. It was horrible, horrible, and it was
oh,
Panera bread, which made it even worse.
yeah, good thing. Would you have declined it if it was a catering order?
No, but it was not. It was five $5.70 for 8.7 miles.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. This order's got 2 drinks on it. What the heck? I'll be right back. I'm going to see if my order's ready.
All right. I didn't know. What do you mean stock markets, Sue? Because I knew there was a handful of markets that were at 80, but like a lot of people, like the Pittsburgh area, her area, they all just got emails saying they're going from 80 to 70. So I think all the markets that were at 80 have just been put back down to 70. But like the Pittsburgh areas went down to 70, her areas went down to 70, California's went down to 70. Some markets, okay. Gotcha. All right, we got an order, $6, 2.6 miles, Chick-fil-A again. So we're gonna pull our butts into his Chick-fil-A. I was getting close to it, and boom, there it is. Pretty short, pretty easy. Yeah, this is actually one of my better days to start this week.
Oh, folks, my order was ready.
Very good. Like, this is one of my better days so far. But I started off at a high AR for the day, and I'm accepting. I'm getting my account back to where it should be before I left because of my car. My account's getting the stats back up. So, let me get there 1 second, everybody. Sounds like Princess is right back.
Oh, okay. Okay, interesting.
Drive south. Then turn left onto Barnes Hill Road.
Sometimes they do, Larry. Sometimes they don't. We'll see what happens. Half the time, like outside my zone, I usually get like a good paying offer. Like quite literally, if it's busy enough and everything. Okay.
All right, everybody, that was pretty quick, like Chick-fil-A normally is.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
My order was ready when I got there.
That's very good.
Like 3 to 4 minutes before the pickup time.
Well, that's definitely not a Panera Bread order because you know that ain't the case.
Nope. First of all, she's usually good about having all the orders ready by the time after, before the Dasher is there or when they arrive.
Yep.
So that's how it should be, to be honest. So, oh, hey, let's wait until the Dasher's here and then make them wait forever.
Well, I mean, there's some restaurants that still has to be like in my area, Five Guys. Obviously, they don't start making the fries until you get there. Um, like
Mhm.
there are just some restaurants that want to make it, and that's fine because I mean, I would rather it be
I'd
made.
rather have fresh fries.
I would rather it be made fresh than like the order be like there for 30 minutes sitting, and
Yeah.
then I get the bad rating because of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not our fault, really. It's just the fact that DoorDash refuses to pay us better base pay.
I mean, well, some would say that it's a mixture of DoorDash and the customer's fault. DoorDash because they refuse to give us base pay, better base pay, and then customers' fault for not tipping accordingly. Because people say that if you tip accordingly, you're going to get your order taken because the order will be worth it. I think there should probably be more of a middle ground. I'd say a little bit of both. And but the thing is, DoorDash is never going to pay more when someone tips more. DoorDash is always going to pay less when somebody tips more, and then DoorDash pays more when someone tips less. For
Which
the
is
most part,
really dumb on the algorithm of that, to be honest.
yeah. I mean, it's just like honest to God, it's just like any other job. Like if you're a waitress at Waffle House, compare the waitress at Waffle House to the waitress down at the nice restaurant on the corner. Uh, Theoretically, the lady who works at the restaurant, the nice restaurant, is probably going to get tipped more and tip better because of the type of place she's at. Considering the other one is a Waffle House, you know what I mean? It's comparative. Um,
Well, most people, even in the past, will only tip based on how good of a service they had.
yeah, and some people it matters where they're getting it from. I've noticed like a lot of times like your like steakhouses and stuff like that, that tip is just more. Maybe it's
Mhm.
because they do by percentage, I don't know, but like your steakhouse tips for the most part are usually more in my area. But like I've gotten great orders at McDonald's too. Like I think it also really just comes down to the individual. Like there's a lot of people that respect our time, and then there's people that just don't have money like that. They got them just enough to order off the app, and they're like, well, man, they charge us like $6, $7 a fee. Man, that's pretty much taken out of our delivery. Like, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, so it's this is why I don't order DoorDash. If I'm just gonna be completely honest, I personally don't order it because they charge way too much.
The only time I really, really had to order DoorDash was almost constantly. But I only ordered enough just to get through, just have enough to eat personally for me when I was first recovering from having a C-section and everything, and I was too much pain or too tired to even personally cook.
Yeah,
And my husband was already always at work or
yeah,
asleep. And I could almost half the time try and pay at least some tips, but it wasn't always guaranteed. I had to have something to eat.
yeah,
That
yeah.
first year for me was extremely rough.
Absolutely, I'm sure.
I mean, I didn't want to order food, but I had to in that case scenario.
Well, I've always said like as long as I'm willing and able, I'm not ordering it. Like obviously yours was different, but my big thing is I don't like the fact that they charge ridiculous amount of fees and everything else. Like it's
Mhm.
just because again, that kind of takes the customer out of wanting to tip because they're like, well, what the fuck is all these charges? $7 here, $2 there. Like, why with all these charges aren't they paying the? So like, I get their point of view. They're like, I get paid all this, I get charged all this. They can kick you a couple extra dollars when millions of people order and millions of people get charged that those
Same
fees.
fees and everything.
So they're like, so customers are like, they can afford to give you a couple extra dollars. Like, and so like, I get everybody's point of view. I really do. Um, but there's just more people out here who are going to tip because it's just the right thing to do. Like, regardless if the fees are there or not, they're still going to tip for the most part because they're like, well, then, hey, look, man, it's what they do for a living. They they rely on tips and they're doing us a favor. Like I could be at home with the newborn Susie and I can't leave the house because of whatever. So let me hook this person up because they're doing me a solid. You know what I mean? So like it's it's a balance.
Like I've always said, when it comes to like baby stuff, I don't care if there's a tip or not. That baby's got to eat. I'm just also trying to make sure that mama has everything she needs at the same time. Tip,
Yeah,
no tip.
yeah. Yeah, I mean it's good to take care of your people.
Kids are important.
One hundred
Heck, I
percent.
paid for 2 more cans of formula because I felt like that one customer really needed it that day. And she messaged back after I left her a note and everything because I really felt strongly about getting that formula because I know how fast how much those babies eat and
Yeah,
such.
yeah.
And she was super grateful for it too.
Well, I would assume so. Those are like $25 a cane.
Yeah, yeah.
KH, what's going on, brother? How are you doing? Larry, yeah, dodge that shit, Larry. I did 100%. You know me. I'm dodging everything I can, which isn't much.
Hey, Leonardo, what's up, man?
Give me a second, everybody. I gotta walk up the street to go deliver this. Princess, you talk to the masses.
You not have a drink carrier for those drinks? Everybody having a semi-decent day, at least, if y'all are working or not. I know Larry is. Sue, you working? Lisa? Oh, actually, no. Lisa should be working, technically. Ah, that's awful, Larry. Hey, hey, I didn't have the best start either, Larry, so not alone on that one. Yeah, it'll always get better. Did you have at least a good start, Sue? Or was it about, so-so? Same. Oh, same as normal these days. Well, it's good that you're on your 4th order. I'm like on my 5th, I believe. 425, $3. Nope, I'm actually on my 4th. Yeah, I realize I'm actually on my 4th. Thank you, Sue. I totally forgot that I sneezed.
All right.
Welcome back.
You're on your fourth order, Prince or Sue. That's awesome. All right. Very good. Very good.
Very good, Larry. Get the AR up. Get it up.
Yeah, Larry. Come be like the cool kids and have a high AR.
One of us. One of us.
That's right.
I had to say it. I had to.
I think I'm the one with the highest AR right now, obviously, which makes me the stupidest of the group. Yep.
Get 1.7 miles, then I'll be at my drop off.
Very good. I am at $72.55, and it's 10:23. So I might be able to hit that 80 by 11 like I like to.
I'm at least trying to reach at least $50 before noon. Maybe 80. I'm hoping I get some good orders after this,
Yeah.
which is not guaranteed. But looking how today's going so far, I might not get there.
I mean, today's been good for me so far. Like it's Friday, so like, and today's the last day I can work. I know
Oh
I
yeah,
know
you gotta do the whole stuff on the basement.
yes. So like that's gonna suck a lot.
Yeah, but once that's done, then you'll be able to actually work on the weekends.
Yeah, it's gonna be a couple months because like I said, all we can do are weekend working, and like we're doing the smallest room first, which will be all done on Saturday. But the rest of the basement, like, will obviously it's gonna take time.
Hi.
So,
Sorry, saying hi to my kid. He has
hi.
the hi real clear down. He says hi every time to his daddy.
Very good. You're at $26, Sue. Let's go. Princess,
Hey, you're having better luck than I am, Sue.
what are
Your
you at?
market's different.
What are you at, Princess?
I'll be at I'm at $18 now, I believe. After this order should be up a little over 20, I believe.
Okay. Larry,
I'll tell you guys how much exactly once I'm done with this order.
all right, I got $6.50 for 4.5 miles. It's an alcohol order.
I'd rather have that order than going those 11 miles. Oh well. The fun part after this. Drive. Okay, so I'm turning here either way. There's Continental Drive. So now, okay, that looks like the flagpole. Past the flagpole, drive up to the double doors and hand it to the lady there. Okay, yep, that's the flagpole. So I just gotta drive past it. To the double doors.
I'm back.
So,
Did you?
go.
Yeah.
Double doors. So drive past. Go around. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah? Oh yeah? That order for Austin? All right.
Let's hope Princess is parked in a spot where it's not in two spots at the same time. You're doing EBT this morning, Sue? Is that just to get your AR back up?
All right, order dropped off. I was supposed to hand it to the lady in there, but they actually came out to me.
Very good.
And then putting the flagpole as a land marker actually helps me out.
Yeah.
So as long as I have some sort of marker that's easy, I'm good to go. I'm up to $25.25. Pretty even there.
Very good.
Waiting on your next order, John. As always. Alright, now the fun part's getting me out of here. Okay. Oh, okay, you know what? That bell. Is there more than one way to get out of here? There is. It's kind of hard to always tell. About the parking lot. Oh. Okay, yeah, there is one way getting out. Cool.
Oh, ain't gonna be no unassigned Larry. Let's get it.
No unassigning. Not on this stream. Not today. At least I'm not that far behind Sue.
Attention, DoorDash drivers. Don't listen to these content creators. They're full of shit. I saw that. I saw that yesterday. And I don't know how to feel about it. I'm gonna be really honest with you. Like, because it's a content creator basically telling other people, don't watch this type of genre in the gig world, and it rubs me the wrong way a little bit. I don't know if it should or not, but
Yeah.
Major Deliveries came out with a thing saying, hey, don't watch these tips and tricks videos because they won't work in your market. Go find out for yourself, which is what we tell people in all of our videos anyways. You got to find out for yourself. But he made a short basically just saying, hey, don't watch these because they're full of shit because they won't help you.
That's because those ones work in their market, not yours. Unless they're specifically in the same market as you, then yes, it will more than likely work.
But I just thought it just rubbed me the wrong way that he was like that he was like, hey, don't go looking for tips and tricks because they're not going to work in your area. It's basically saying, hey, don't watch these creators that have tips and tricks because they're not going to work for you. But
I mean, I'll probably take a few of the tips and tricks, just like work it slightly differently in my market.
But we always say in our videos all the time, this is what works for us. Go see what works for you. Try this in your area, see if it helps you. But I don't know. It was just weird. Like, I don't think I would make a video being like, oh yeah, don't do this method. Like, because you're like basically telling people, hey, don't watch these content creators who take their time to make these videos. Don't watch them because they're not going to help you. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't really do any more videos about tips and tricks. Actually, believe it or not, I don't do any more videos that much anyways. I need to, but I haven't. All right, give me one second.
It's hard for you right now, your situation. I mean, you can try and make some videos of what you've already done, such. Somebody lost a tarp. No yawning. No yawning. What boo boo? What's up, my bud? You enjoying your show?
All right. All right.
Welcome back, John.
Yes, I'm back to the stream. I'm gonna get close to $80. I'm gonna get to 79 by 11, so that's pretty good.
Almost 80 by 10:30. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's
Most of my days don't even start off right.
well, this day went pretty well from the get go. I had 4 orders. Like it started with a double this morning, my first orders, and then by the time it was all said and done, I had 4 orders at once that paid me 26.05 that I made in like the first 50 minutes. So like it started off really good.
Well, that's good. At least DoorDash is making up for your lack of days.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's getting better every day. Every day that I'm on it is getting a little better. Like because I'm obviously working myself back into the rhythm. You know what I mean? So it
All you
will,
can do is just make what you can.
yeah, it'll be back where I
Such.
want it to. It'll be back where I want it to be in about a week. I should be back to the peak pay that I was making. Very good, Larry.
Apparently, I've got peak pay later this evening.
I don't even know what peak pay is.
Well, for me, it's like $1 added on each delivery.
I'd love for $1.
My market, I rarely get peak pays.
I get them
Rarely do.
I get them 3 to 4 times a year, and that's it.
Mine's like once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
That's what mine is.
I guess you're gonna have a blue moon this evening.
Yeah, part of why I plan on working this evening. Hardly
Yeah.
do not peak pay. Any extra money additional added on is a huge help, especially in
Yeah.
my family situation.
No, absolutely.
I used the money I've already earned to pay for my husband's car bill that was already way past due, which had to happen because I got a call from the place that we're loaning money from. Yeah, so I'm like, I can't pay that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens.
So I basically ended the call immediately because, it was just more of a robot, if anything,
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah. So
Then I transferred all the money over to my main bank account where I needed it to come out of anyway.
yeah. Oh, so you guys get peak pay in the middle of the night too? So yeah, we don't get it very often. I mean, I got it. What was it? Not that long ago, like a month or two ago, 2 months ago. I got it, but it was because I was working late night. So I guess yeah, it comes late night, but I wish it came during the day. It used to. We used to get a lot of peak pays a couple years, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Where the hell am I going, by the way?
Hey, my rating's up to 85%. I mean, my acceptance rate at least.
Cool, because I have no idea where the hell I'm going. Yeah, I do. Never mind. I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
Lost
I
track of what
forgot.
you were doing, huh?
Yep, I literally am in a car trying to figure out what I'm doing. Yeah, I got this. Sorry, DoorDash. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
All right, what you got for me next, DoorDash? Whatever you got, just toss it my way, because I honestly, all dashes around me is just tossing it around, whatever
It
the
better
order
be.
could be.
It better be better than that 6 for 11 you did. You crazy somebody.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Who's this crazy person you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. Don't know.
Heck, it could have been $3 for 11 miles.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there are people around in my market that actually will take it, that one.
Man, if I take a 3 for 11, I'm doing it at gunpoint. Someone is forcing me to take it.
Heck, I had one time where I declined like a terrible, terrible offer. It was a Taco Bell order. And next thing I know, a little bit later, I got tossed out again with a stacked order.
Don't you always like when they like you try to like get a good order and you'll decline an order, hoping the next order's good, and then the next order's worse, and you're like, man, I missed that order I just declined 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I've actually done that a couple times, and I'm like, I have so hardly regret it.
That always happens to me. I'm like 4 for 6, decline. I'm like no, and then it'll be like 450 for 9. I'm like, oh, where's that 450 for 6 again? I want that one instead.
Well, here's an $8.50 going 7.7 miles, and I'm only shopping for 5 items.
Very good,
I'm
Larry.
taking it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
The customer
you gotta
requested
take shit sometimes.
They added the following
All right,
instructions.
Okay, that's not too bad. I can easily get those 5 items.
give me a
Again,
second.
toothbrushes, toothpaste, like some sort of hair toner, whatever you call it, as well as a couple of drinks. That I can do. That's not going to take me long. Now, half the time, DoorDash will stack on another shopping order on me, not the same store. Yeah, that's really good, Larry. You're getting paid pretty much about $1, some odd cents more than me. I'm going 7.7 miles.
All
But in
right.
reality, this customers are actually really not that far from the restaurant. They're like about 2 miles from the store. Did I seriously call the store a restaurant? Oh my gosh.
All right. Are you going crazy again?
I think so. I accidentally called the store a restaurant.
You just wish you were going to a restaurant, not a store.
Well, I'd rather go to the store than the restaurant because half the time I'm not getting the best orders lately from all the restaurants I've had.
As much as you shop
Minus the
for
one Dunkin' Donuts.
me, an investor used to swear you were an Instacart person.
But how often I got shopping orders?
Yeah, I'm like investors. Me and him are talking. They're like, is she a DoorDasher? Or is she an Instacart driver? I'm like, I don't know. She be shopping enough to be Instacart. I know that for a fact.
I mean, it's hard for me to get shipped orders because there's so many drivers apparently in my market that I can't get enough orders.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were the one that was getting shipped orders there for a little bit.
Yeah, I did occasionally a couple times accept a few shipped orders.
That was actually pretty cool. I was glad to see.
I mean, I still remember the one time where I made almost 230 just in one week. That was my first week of doing it.
Very good, Sue. 3413.
Is that what she is that now?
Yep, her morning shift complete. She said she's at 3413.
Very nice, Sue. You and I are basically almost about even, close to it.
Yes, so me and you are even if you times it by 2. But I've also been out since 17, so I mean that helps.
I wanted to be out by 7 o'clock this morning, but my body's like, nope, you're staying in bed for maybe another hour.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to get
Okay, I
back
think I
over.
need to take like maybe a couple day break.
Well, I just think you don't need to be working from sun up to sundown. Like I think a better way to do it that keeps you on the road more consistently. You know what I mean? Like, and I did it. I was the one going from sun up to sundown, and then realized I missed way too much time because I would need 2 or 3 days to recover because I put in 100 hours a week. I see you, Sue. There's got to be a
And it's
better.
raining hard.
Yes,
Go away, rain.
but it doesn't want to.
No, it doesn't. It makes
Nah,
it
I'm
harder
gonna.
for me to do what I need to.
I mean, it happens, Larry. Sometimes you get the weights, man. We can't have it perfect. Like maybe you'll get that worry free, but that takes like at least 5 minutes.
Well,
If
I pretty much know about this side. I need to start on. Rain, rain, go away. Come back on another day.
I mean, God knows I don't want it to rain. I get like PTSD now from fucking rain.
Oh, yes, the basement. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, John. I really don't.
I mean, I spent 14 hours getting water out of the basement, the first 14, to try to make sure that there was minimal damage. And truthfully, there is very minimal damage. It's just
And the,
the carpet was ruined, so we had to rip that up to the ground. So we have to tile that floor. And the way her dad was saying was, we just go ahead and do the Wayne's boarding all the way around. This way, when it happens again, it won't ruin our basement.
I'll be right. I'll pull the screen back up here in a second. I just gotta check something.
Okay. But all right, let's see if I can't get a catering order today. It's Friday. I have a nice car. I'm a very, very good driver with 92% acceptance rate, 5.0 customer rating. If there isn't ever a time to give me a catering order, it would be right now, wouldn't it, guys? Yeah. Ooh, John, catering order. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Today's the day.
Okay, just had to check the weather. Supposed to
Check the
stop
what?
raining around 2.
Check the weather.
So, yeah. I had to. Okay, now to get the kid out of the car.
But you gotta take the kid in for an order.
Yes.
That's right, shopping bag.
Yep.
Big order?
No, it's only 5 items, so it's not too bad. I mean, I can't leave him out here by himself.
Well, of course not.
You know how most people these days are. I mean, it's not hot, but I'd rather not leave him in the car by himself.
Well, I'd just rather have him not getting kidnapped or nothing like that. I mean,
I've seen too many stories on that.
yes.
Heck, there was this video somebody posted on YouTube, like one of the shorts, and I got like, this was more of the recent news, where these 2 kids were not strapped in, and they were in a Jeep. For heaven's sakes, a Jeep with, ones that are off-road, meant to be off-road.
Yeah.
And they got flung out. The Jeep was all toppled upside down and everything.
That's fucking
Those 2
stupid.
kids, these are around my kids' toddler's age.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
were
that's
in just diapers. Just diapers.
Yep. I hesitate. Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I hope that parent got put in jail and those kids taken away.
I'm sure. 100%, I'm sure.
That makes me mad. And those kids are gonna, if they're lucky enough, not too badly traumatized, but after that experience, they're gonna be traumatized for the rest of their lives
Yeah,
of
absolutely.
not wanting any form of car seats or anything.
Yeah.
And I don't blame those kiddos. I don't blame them one bit.
No. All right, I'm at my parking spot right now, waiting on an order.
Oh, man. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Ah, great. Now it's raining harder. No. I'm trying to get out of the car.
That's not good.
Hold on, give me a second, bud. Hi.
It's me.
Can we take your butt real quick?
Princess is the problem we see.
Oops.
Kid's gone wild. The kid has gone wild.
He's gone rogue.
That's right.
Yeah, you see the rain? It's all wet and yucky out. So we gotta go out in that. Unfortunately, child.
Unfortunately, I ain't getting an order either. This is ridiculous. Yeah, buddy, it's ridiculous. Hey, kid, I know you ain't said dada or nothing like that, but can you say dashing with John? Dashing with John? It might not be as easy as dada, but dashing with John.
Well, he's still working on the D sound.
I'll take ashing with John. I will settle for ashing with John.
What new order? I never saw it. What the heck?
I mean, in fairness, you've been dealing with a rogue child.
2 minutes ago. I see.
You
I guess it was probably an add-on. Darn it, I never got the chance to see it. I didn't even hear it or anything.
Man, have you lost your damn mind? 17 miles, 11.71. For a
I know you want out of the car, but come on. You want to go play in the rain, huh? Stand your butt real quick. But first, then we go in and go get this order. Bro! Can we change your butt first, please?
Doesn't sound like it.
He's just happy to be out of the car seat.
Yeah, I declined it, Sue. It was a Spark. Like I got Spark on right now in my background. So I got DoorDash main up and I got Spark in the background. So
Ow!
I'm gonna see
Nope,
if there's
don't you
anything
even
worth
think about it.
doing.
I'm trying to change your butt. Can we change your butt? You need a clean booty before you pee your pants and go through. It's been hours. Stand up. Thank you. Oh. That was not supposed to happen. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to bombard you with a diaper.
It's getting crazy over there in Kentucky.
Hey, stop it.
Hell is broken loose down in the Kentucky region. And my co-host never had a kid on trying to change his diapers, did he? Nope.
Okay, stand up. Yeah, stand. Okay. Come on. It's not that hard. Just help me out here. It's probably never gonna happen. Okay. And we'll just toss the paper down there. All right. Okay. All right. It's me with me changing his diaper. The rain decided to slow down now. Yay!
Pirate, what's going on? Yeah, we're making money so far. Just I wish I would have got. I finally hit a slow spot where there's no orders coming in. So I wish that wasn't going on.
Yeah. Hey, you want to walk in the water? Come on. Let's get inside the store. Okay. At least it's no longer raining heavy. Nope. I gotta make sure I locked my car.
Very
There we go.
good, God's pirate. Very good. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, we're trying to do the damn thing over here. We've been doing good so far. It just literally went dead. But that's because they're waiting to give me a catering order. That's what's going to happen. I'm about to get one right now.
Yeah, come on. Okay. Oh, yeah?
Where the hell are you? You sound like the kids coming from a well, deep in a well.
I just got inside the store.
Okay, sound like you dropped him off in a 50-foot well. He's like, hello. Hello.
I was my kid. He was excited. He was able to walk in the puddles.
I'm gonna need proof of life.
Store.
100% KH. If I had some cash, I'd help the cause, man. I've helped some people out like that before in my past. When I've had it like that. 100%. Try to help the world.
Oh, that's good, Leonardo. I was worried about those kiddos. Let's see. The items I need. Let's start with the toothbrush and everything. Toothbrush,
Yeah.
toothpaste. Let's see what this is going. Oi!
Yeah, because of how bad this month started off when I got the car. I'm a couple $100 behind where I need to be, so it's gonna be rough, but we're gonna make it.
Yay! 4-ounce. 8. Ah, it's the smallest one. Are you kidding me? I don't think they carry the smallest one. I do. In the travel size. Of course. Of course it was in the travel size.
What was it?
Toothpaste.
Don't get me started on
Forgot
what was in
there's
don't get me started on my order that one time where I was at CVS and I had to get something and one of them was in the travel size. Don't even get me started, princess. Don't even get me started.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine.
The Bucky Beaver travel size version. Are you kidding me right now?
Okay. Don't need that.
1171, same one, man. They can keep missing me with that order right there.
Where?
You think I'm not getting any DoorDashes because DoorDash sees I'm on Spark, or you think that doesn't matter, guys?
Can you not? Stop it. Hey. Stop. Oy. Okay, 3 items to go.
Got you, Sue.
Alright. See, now we need. Can't even think of that. Hair coloring stuff.
Yeah, it didn't start off slow for me, but it's gotten slow. This is the second. This is actually the third day in a row this has done this to me. Like yesterday, I didn't get to work into it, but it started slowing down and then I stopped. But the day before, I started off fast and then it slowed completely down around this time. Today, started off completely fast. I'm at 79.05 and we have just slowed down to a crawl.
What do I need?
So it's I declined just this one. I'm back down to 91%. It was $11 for 9.5 miles. I mean, it was technically more money, but it was taking me out of my town. So I'm curious to see what my next one is. Do I regret turning down 11 for 9.5?
Hey! Ah! That's enough. I'll take these 2 sodas and get out of here. Last time that you did that, you broke a jar in another store yesterday. Not
Oh,
intentionally. You were just trying to help.
he be tearing shit up.
actually at the store here for the new Beetlejuice movie.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. I find that very fascinating. They're just hyping everybody up. Oh,
Yeah. Midwest Panther wants to know if your husband does DoorDash too some.
he hasn't been able to. I just rather, honestly, if he just focuses on regular work and just watching the kid when I feel like I need to stay out longer.
Yeah.
We have our own little routine of doing things. And he does not have the patience to be working through that. Trust me.
You don't think he has the patience?
See, now I just gotta get the Sprite, and then we are golden. Ah, my gosh. All right, that takes care of that.
Very good.
All right, time to go check out. Oh. Actually, it's just gonna go faster for me. Just go through self checkout. Did she get you? Did she get you?
Oh, that's nice, Panther.
Yeah, she got you, didn't she? And the thing is, Nicholas, he hates sitting in the car all day, feeling bored, nothing to do. I'm just trying to get it so we're spending time together and doing good work is spending time together. That's the thing. I'm just gonna leave him be. All right,
What the hell's going on over there?
saved up a whole
At,
dollar.
at first, it sounded like your kid was in a well. Now I'm hearing clanging and banging. Like, is the kid still alive?
Yeah. I stepped on your toesies. Thank you.
Absolutely, Sue. Let's get it.
Oh, that's a whole routine, but. Hey, can I get like another copy of this? I think it ran out. Because I need the full receipt to take a picture.
Yeah. I guess just get it over some messages.
I'm getting like a. Yeah. Because I need the full receipt to scan it.
They should be able to.
Okay. Walk. Hey, I got a question for you. Are you able to hold like another people like money before? He told me I had to bring it over here to get like. He told me to come to you to get it.
The receipts that I print out, it doesn't
Yeah, I thought I think I was on number. Yeah, I just need it reprinted out. Oh, did it scrunch up or something?
Yeah, sure.
At least I said something about it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Get that out of the receipt. Send and continue. And we are ready to go.
Hell to the yes, Sue. Good start. Good start.
All right, this customer is 5 miles from. That lives 5 miles from the store. So they're 2.5 miles, I think. No, 2.7. No,
Yeah.
3 miles. I don't know. You too. Hey! Oof. Try again. Very nice, Sue.
Sue is starting off with a banger.
Sorry. If it's not raining. Oh, shut up now. How's that light on? Okay, you ready? Get in your seat. Look at your show fix. Okay. Okay. My hazard lights are on.
Let's go.